Write about your first love. She remembers missing her mother. The way she stood in front of the mirror before she left and stared as if she saw no reflection. She remembers the front porch being emptier and how she would hold her black dog in the hammock instead of her mother holding her. They visited her. The sidewalks were as good as little girls obediently neat. The windows wore straight striped iron dresses as if every day were Sunday. She would be unlocked to them. She would walk a narrow sidewalk, trying to look as controlled as the grass, but teetering in heels. Legs as white as an ex-convict's. She'd whimper, "Can't I come home?" Her voice lost weight before their very ears, and even a 5-year-old could see how her starved hair had fallen out, shocked clump by shocked clump. She remembers the suitcase gone from under the bed, the mirror lost without its most prized reflection, and the hammock, which tipped too much to one side without her weight. I wrote this poem some 40 years ago about the little child I'd been at 4, separated from my mother for the interminable year that she spent in a Wisconsin state mental hospital. My father worked long days, and my 3 older siblings, the oldest, my sister, was only 12. First, my father sent me to morning and afternoon kindergarten. The school was only 3 blocks away. Nevertheless, finally he sent me to my Aunt Marie's, far away, alone, to the north side of town, Kenosha. To me, it seemed like another planet. No brothers, no sister, no skipper, no Springer Spaniel to hug. Somehow poetry has always managed to help me get through the toughest times and terrain, through the worst confusions and the most pathless woods. It's also given me a place to cavort, to kick up my heels and to giggle. From the beginning, poetry has been an understanding friend, a wise counselor, a safe haven, a safe corner, a place to laugh or cry, sulk or celebrate. Poetry is a country of steep mountains, daring you to climb up to the freshest air, or deep valleys, taunting you to brazen your way down and cross the wildest streams toward the hidden caves of magic and meaning. It can be and has been and is, for me, an ever-present place you can enter whenever you stop for a few moments to ask, to answer, to simply listen. Let the words be a surprising, short, funny, ridiculous, or somber background music for yet another necessary new step in the great dance. I'd like to meet you often at the Poets Corner. Come along and trip the light fantastic. So it was that to fend off isolation and loneliness, I began the Poets Corner as an informal written blog during those terrible shelter-in-place months of the pandemic, COVID-19. Now it's January 2021, and I've decided the Poets Corner needs to go video also. So all you readers, writers, poets, send poems. Send your reactions. Send your favorite poems. Let's get together no matter what. I'd like to see you every week at the corner. And you can find a written version on Facebook. You can find the written version on Facebook. Facebook groups, the Imagination Lab. See you next week.